Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys another reading today. And this one is called, What Kind of Karma Will They Face? So this is going to be about a situation where somebody from your past did you dirty, did you wrong, and you want to see, do they feel badly? How is Spirit stepping in to balance those scales of justice? So you probably have not received an apology or, gotten any kind of closure in this situation. So this reading really isn't about, punishing this person or wishing any ill upon them, but we are going to take a look to see, what is happening on their ascension process and what may happen in the future. But this, the point of this reading is to really help to empower you as well as help you with any kind of healing that you may be looking for at this present time. So just wanted to put that out there. All the decks I'll be using will be listed down below, as well as this beautiful organite. So let's dive right into the messages. We're going to take a look and see the details of what went down in the past with this person. Now, I do tend to lean a little bit more towards romantic style connections, but it could be a friendship or even with a family member, but just take it as it resonates for you. Okay. What are the details of what went down in the past with this person? Let's look at this energy. Okay. What are the details of what went down in the past with this person? That way we can see, am I tapped into your energy? What went down in the past with this person? What are the details of your issues with them? Okay. We have a love spell. Interesting. Okay, so this to me is being very enamored. It's kind of like that love potion number 9, right? I really feel like you were probably just extremely taken with this individual, but I'm also getting the same with them for you too. So you guys may have had a very just, like a very passionate beginning. And this passionate beginning, you guys both got swept away almost in the magic, almost like you were under some sort of a spell, okay? Now, this can also indicate, let me just turn this down real quick. This can also indicate somebody who, they're able to pull the wool over your eyes. Why? Because they're so charming. They're so beautiful. You're so attracted to them. And so you kind of fall for it. Maybe some of you did see the red flags, but you're just like, so enamored with this person that you just couldn't say no. So you just kind of kept getting, or I should say, allowing yourself to continuously be sucked in by this person. So I'm definitely getting this like highly magical, passionately charged attraction, chemistry off the charts energy immediately with this individual. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue. What else? What else do we need to know? Okay, we also have you allowed others in your business. So other people could have been involved. This could be family members, friends, co-workers. This could also be ex-partners. If there was a third party and either you were aware of it or maybe some of you were not aware of it, this could be someone else kind of became a little bit of a triangle in your situation, perhaps putting their nose in your business where it didn't belong. So maybe somebody was speaking to this person. Maybe somebody was trying to tell you about them as well. Did you listen? Did you not listen? So there's definitely this energy here where maybe someone around you, such as a friend, tried to tell you about this person because you had rose-colored glasses on and they just saw that you were just seeing nothing but stars, right? Stars in your eyes for this individual. And maybe they tried to warn you is what I'm saying. But I also feel for your individual that they may have had some influence around them, somebody that was creating either drama or just didn't belong in your business. Okay, they also could have shared some of your secrets, and that really could have done a number on this too. We have fake flexing. So this to me is somebody who actually acts like they have their stuff together, but deep down inside they're insecure. It may be somebody that wears a lot of designer clothes, drives a fancy car, but really it's like they don't really have a lot of money in the bank or they don't really own anything, right? They drive a really expensive car, but yet they don't own a home, sort of thing, right? So it's like being car broke, or you don't have any security pretty, but you're wearing like all these designer clothes and name brands that make you feel like you're something that you're not. So someone could have done a really good job of, they looked really good on the outside, but when you got beyond the surface, you may have discovered that this person actually was just full of it. They just really didn't have a lot of substance. So let's go ahead and see what else. We have can't let go. Okay, so to me, this right here is a struggle to detach. Some of you guys, it could be that this person gave you all kinds of indications that they were all wrong for you, or that it was just something that wasn't really going to work. You guys weren't on the same page. And because of the spell energy, it's like you just can't seem to let them go. So you just kind of keep going into it, even though you know it's not right for you. I'm also getting that for some of them, the other person, they may have not been able to let go of someone else. So there could have been like an ex-lover or someone from their past that they couldn't let go of. And so that made it very difficult for them to enter into a long-term situation with you, or they couldn't fully give themselves to you because they still had this other energy here. Okay. So that's definitely coming through too. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, we have getting played, manipulation, lies, and control. So somebody got played here. Now, it could be that this person, if they lied to you, tried to manipulate you, they ended up getting played in the end themselves. So in a way, with whatever they lied to you about, especially if they went into another connection or another situation, that situation did not work out either. So it's kind of like that was a little bit of their karma as well. So that's something that you should know. I also feel like they ended up getting played by that person or someone else down the line. They were lied to. They were manipulated in the same way that they may have lied and manipulated you. But we also have this puppet with strings. I really feel like there could have been a person. Maybe this could even be like a family member, a friend, somebody that had heavy influence over this person that was kind of whispering in their ear and telling them that either you weren't right for them or that, oh, you don't want to settle down, something like that. And this individual kind of played into that narrative, and they may have not really stood up for themselves or acted authentically to what they truly wanted. So you could be dealing with someone that, doesn't have a lot of inner strength. They're able to be controlled and manipulated by other individuals in their environment. Okay. I'm getting that too. All right. Let's see what else. What else is going on here? Ooh, okay. We do have betrayal. Witnessing infidelity. Some of you guys may have seen something, okay? Or someone else saw something and they told you. Or you just heard. But there was definitely a lie and a betrayal here. And it does say infidelity. So a lot of you, this could be that this individual ended up cheating on you, lying to you, breaking things off with you, and then immediately went into another connection, or you just found out it was because they had someone else. They may have had somebody else all along as well, but they were just kind of like, maybe on a short, like somebody, they may have been with someone they weren't happy with, so they stepped out on it and got together with you only to be pulled back into that situation. So there's definitely some kind of an energy here where a bunch of stuff may have gone sideways pretty quick after this enamored spell energy started to subside. So yeah, once we took off the rose-colored glasses, we really saw this person for who they truly were, and it might have been a rude awakening. It might have been really, really difficult to see this. All right. I also feel like maybe there could have been someone in your life, or just maybe you did see something and it's like you're gaslighting yourself and saying, no, that can't be it. There's just no way. This person seemed like they cared for me. This person seemed like they were so into me. It just doesn't make sense. So I'm getting a lot of gaslighting or not wanting to believe it, because it's so difficult to understand an individual that can be one way to your face, and then behind your back they're a totally different person. Obviously there are personality disorders for this sort of thing. We're not labeling anyone today, but of course there's a lot of narcissistic traits that create people to do these types of things. So all right, let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. Let's see what else. What else are the details of what went down with this person? Okie dokie. We've got the Eight of Cups. Dishonest with self and others, staying for the wrong reasons, afraid of commitment, faking happiness, and in limbo. Okay, you guys, I really feel like this individual still had something else going on. Now, this doesn't mean for everybody that they actually were like in another relationship while they were seeing you, but they were still attached in some way, toxically tied to a past person or a string of just past people. And so because they can't be honest with themselves, it's like they just, of course, are going to end up being very dishonest with everyone and staying for the wrong reasons. Like everything in life is just going wrong for this person. And I feel like their lack of, or their fear of commitment, and also just like faking things, like they don't even know who they are. So this person is kind of like in limbo and really lacks a lot of direction just in life in general. And so there's no way that this person could have done anything or did things differently with you. Like if they hurt other people in the past, they were going to end up hurting you the same exact way. I feel like this person is not able to actually truly let go of anything. They just kind of go from one situation to the next because that's what makes them feel whole and satisfied. I feel like this person just really lacks a lot of substance, or just really is like a lost soul and doesn't know who they truly are, or at least this is who they were in the past. So let's go ahead and continue. We have the Tower. Ooh, okay. Tower energy. This is major. This is devastation. Shocking to see this. Shocking to hear something. I definitely feel like this pretty much just shocked the hell out of you when you found out, or this person walked away. They just suddenly just kind of disconnected with you and walked away or started to distance themselves. But it does say energy purge. So it doesn't say energy purge at all. It says energy surge, but that came to me, energy purge. I feel like this was the only way that this could have ended, because I feel like you were too enamored, the person watching this video, that if this situation or whatever happened did not happen, you may have continued to stay attached to this person, because we have this can't let go energy. You may have continued to believe their lies. You may have held on. You may have wasted a lot more time. So it's kind of like, thank God that something happened here, because it pulled you out of this mess. It literally, it says wiped the slate clean for you. And believe me, this could have been very, very difficult and very painful when this happened to you. But I feel like it needed to happen, because it was on a track to basically hell. And you would have been much worse had you continued on with this individual, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, they obviously had a lot of healing and growing up to do. Okay, so we do have the Two of Swords here. Red flags. Yeah, see, stop, do not cross. Yep, can't do it. It's a warning here. And I feel like you guys actually had warnings, maybe not from the very start, but you did start to get some red flags and you were ignoring them. And you weren't listening. So Spirit, I feel, with the Tower card, kind of steps in for us and does for us what we can't do for ourselves. So I really feel like a lot of you were saved from future crisis with this person, and future, like, karma here, creating karma with this person. And some of you might have felt so devastated by this loss or by what happened. But let me tell you, this is actually Spirit's way of protecting you. So this, in a way, rejection is for your protection. But it might have been very difficult for you to get to this point, or maybe this is happening now. Like, it's just really difficult to see it any other way. Okay, yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse position, though, that my way or the highway. To me, this is someone who is not willing to change. They're very much in their ego. They're very much just who they are, and they're not going to change for anybody. And they kind of might have told you things when you first got together with them, like, I'm not into commitment. I don't want to get married. I don't believe in marriage. I don't ever want kids. But you could have also had somebody that told you all the things you wanted to hear, but didn't mean any of it, because deep down inside, this person is just who they are. And I just feel like they've been running with their ego for so long, and they're almost in a way full of themselves. The Queen of Wands can be very beautiful, very attractive. A lot of people want the Queen of Wands. And I do feel like this love spell here, this person was, they may not be like a traditional, like handsome or beautiful person, but it's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And for whatever reason, you just thought they were the most beautiful thing you've ever seen in your whole freaking life. That's the energy I'm picking up on here. And so what it did is it caused you to, in a way, go under a little bit of a spell. So in order to break this spell, in order to open up your eyes real quick, Spirit came in and basically said, no more. And yes, it hurt, it sucked, but yes, that there's something here that wasn't right for you, and you knew it, but still you were attracted to it. Okay. And I just feel like at the time, this person just was just this Queen of Wands in shadow, and it's just no good. It's no good at all. So now we're going to go into why did this person do what they did to you? So let's kind of get a little bit of a background on this person. Let's see, do they have certain issues, traumas? What's the deal? Okay, so this right here is my Twin Flame Journey Shadows Oracle. Let's see. Why did this person do what they did to you? What's their dysfunction? This could also be, of course, past. Like, what was this person's dysfunction or is current time? Oh boy, look at that, you guys. One-sided, imbalanced, uneven, disengaged. Yeah, that's a very selfish individual. This is somebody where it's like, again, it's my way or the highway, what we just literally saw with that Queen of Wands. This is someone who's maybe not able to even empathize with other individuals. They're kind of like only showing one side to you. They're not willing to really dive deep into connections because, they could have all kinds of issues or reasons why that's difficult for them. All right, this is my Lurking in the Shadows Tarot. Let's see what's going on here. Why did this person do what they did to you? Ooh, okay. King of Swords, which is the King of Fangs in this deck. Self-controlled. Says it all right there. The King of Swords here is very detached, you guys. This is someone who is very methodical with their moves, maybe constantly analyzing, making sure that they don't say too much, or they perfectly play their hand. This is going to be somebody who's like a lawyer, or not that they are a lawyer, but this is the kind of personality. A lawyer, a card player, a gambler, somebody who is very strategic with their moves. And so I definitely feel like you guys were dealing with someone who this is just who they are, or just who they were at the time. And they weren't going to show you the King of Cups. They weren't going to show you their heart or their true feelings because they don't feel safe. So I feel like this person is fearful of love. They're fearful of commitment, obviously, because you would have to open up your heart and be, you would have to be vulnerable being in your heart space. And I just feel like this person is not able to do that. Okay. The King of Swords is ruled by the sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius is ruled by the planet Uranus. And that right there is all about freedom, not wanting to conform, wanting to just basically do life the way that you want to do it. And I just feel like that totally depicts your person. So they may have been an only child, or they may have gone through some experiences in their life where they had to survive. And so this is kind of what they are now as an adult, is somebody who's extremely controlled in the self. Yep, look, they're an escape artist is what I just got here. This is also somebody who could be an avoidant personality. Okay, so it's an attachment style. So you could be the type where, you have... like you're anxious, and so this is an avoidant. So this might be this person's love style almost in a way plugs perfectly into the anxious and just gets you all riled up and makes you want more. Okay, so there could definitely be a perfect little recipe for disaster here, but we have disappear, flight, and dodging. This person doesn't really stick around too long because they do want to dodge a lot of bullets that they know are going to come their way. They're disappearing, or they're already looking around for the exit so that way they can be in total control of the situation. Might also be this person is very unrealistic with their expectations when it comes to people or love or life. And so they could use like fantasy as an escapism. This is somebody who might just want to escape and just want to use a lot of substances in order to escape. So you could be dealing with that too. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. This is just who this person is. This is how they connect with others in a very detached, very King of Swords way. This is not somebody who is comfortable opening up at all. And the Fangs energy, it's like once they get their fangs in you, it's almost like they're a vampire that is going to feed off of your energy. So this says synergy, but I'm getting energy. This person feeds off of and thrives off of other people's strengths. And so you could have been a very strong or just a very deep and empathetic person. And this individual, because they don't have that for themselves, it's like they like to suck that energy from you or feed off of that side of you. They weren't going to give anything back. They were just going to take on their side. Okay, we have childish. So of course this person is very immature, juvenile, and also unaware. This could be someone on the narcissistic spectrum. This could be somebody who this particular personality disorder was created in childhood, perhaps. This is could be like a certain type of a parent that, created this monster. But I feel like they have a lot of issues when it comes to either childhood or just their foundation. And because of this, it's like instead of working on themselves and being aware and being empathetic to other people, it's just like it's all about them. They're just very selfish. And we have the Nine of Embers, which is the Nine of Wands, gutsy. Yeah, this person is really gutsy. I don't want to say this person is a narcissist, but there's a lot of traits that are coming up that speak of this. A narcissist is the type of person where they don't really have a conscience. So you would feel pretty dumb, right? Especially if you like screwed someone over, you wouldn't ask them for a favor. A narcissist would. It takes a lot of, it's very gutsy, a gutsy move for somebody that screwed you over that didn't call you for a favor. That's because they don't have that mechanism going of a conscience, okay? So I just feel like this individual may have, even after they treated you a certain way, because they're unaware of themselves, they may have just kind of continuously took advantage of you or asked, or like even like came back as if nothing happened. So this made it all the more worse to deal with this individual, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and see. Let's get one more. We have secretive. Yeah, this person is just lives a secretive lifestyle. No one really knows who this individual is. I don't even think they know who they are. So it's going to be very difficult to get close to this person. And then we have the Queen of Wands coming up again, very mesmerizing. This person uses their looks. They use their charm. They use their physical physique. They use their style, or they could even use their money. Whatever it is, though, they know how to charm the pants off of people. And I feel like they've been given this gift of looks or money or power, and they're misusing it. They're abusing the power that they have been given by spirit. And so I just want to tell you guys that it's not necessarily you wishing ill on this person. Spirit doesn't like that. The universe doesn't deal with this. So there's got to be a way to balance this out. So this individual is going to experience a certain type of karma and a certain amount of karma to basically balance whatever imbalanced crap they've got going on deep down inside. So now let's go ahead and take a look and see what have they experienced since your separation, okay? What have they experienced since your separation? Okay, so we have passive. Okay, interesting. What they've experienced since your separation, you guys, is they did go into a mode where they just kind of skated by, right? It's kind of like they felt like they were safe. They did all this, terrible stuff either to you and or other people, and they just kind of skated by. They were comfortable in their life. They were just kind of sitting back up against a tree, relaxing, like it's no big deal. And that's the thing. That's the unaware part of this person. So they may, for a long time, you guys, not really thought about you and thought about what they did to you or how they may have affected other people with their crappy moves. So I feel like a period of time went on where this person just seemed to skate on by. They were just fine. But we do have bold moves, and that's bold. Yeah, gutsy. It takes a certain personality to convince yourself that you didn't do anything wrong and you're just fine in life. So yeah, I feel like the viewer, as much as that hurts and frustrates you, you do need to know, and maybe there's a part of you that already knew this, that this person actually walked away for a little bit of time and they didn't really think about it too much. They weren't real sorry. They almost felt like, whatever, it's no big deal. Or they told themselves, this is why I did what I did, kind of thing, explained it away. But we do have the Hermit. So the Hermit to me is pull back, look within in solitude. I feel like as much as this person may have been the type of individual to just go from one situation to the next, at some point they did find themselves alone. There, and it may have been like during a particular time, like in 2020 or something, when a lot of things were happening in the world and there was, forced seclusion, couldn't leave, that sort of thing. So it could have been during that period of time, if your connection was in separation still during that period of time, where this individual maybe really tried to not be alone, but it was like forced upon them, hermit mode, because spirit was like, you've got to go in hermit mode. You've got to go within. You got to go deep within yourself. So I feel like this was something that they didn't necessarily want, but it's kind of like, while I'm passing the time, I guess I'm just going to sit with my own energy. So I feel like they have had to go within themselves for sure. So let's see what this journey of going into the self looks like. Ooh, okay. They've had to deal with this whole energy of greed. It's never enough. I'm never satisfied. Why am I never satisfied? Why is it that I go from one situation to the next thinking that this time it's going to be better? I'll get my needs met. I'll get what I want, but it's never enough. So to me, this is like one of the, one of the 7 deadly sins, right, of the world is greed, I think. So yeah, this person has had to deal with the sin of greed. And we have out for blood. Ooh, yeah. Okay. So this is, of course, you got blood on your hands. This person has blood on their hands because of what they've done to you as well as other people. So I definitely feel like since the two of you have been in separation, they have had to kind of contend for these sins for sure. And I feel like being forced to be alone, maybe even getting injured or sick. And so they couldn't live their life as they normally would. So it was a forced seclusion. And it was to get this person to really sit with themselves, to really isolate themselves and go within. Yep. Finally, King of Cups. So they could really, really get deep into their feelings here. So they can become well-balanced emotionally, calm, that inner calm here, and really just emotionally mature. So I'm not trying to say like this person's changed and they've made great leaps and strides, but this seems to be something that the universe orchestrated in order for them to sit in their feelings and to mature emotionally with that King of Cups. King of Cups is also connected to Scorpio, and Scorpio is death and transformation. So I feel like they may have gone through a dark night of the soul for sure. We also have people pleaser. This, of course, to me is about how can I be a better person? So they definitely have gone down memory lane, and I feel like you are a part of that because obviously your blood is on their hands too with what they did to you. How can they turn this around? How can they clean this up? She's got a broom in her hand. So this to me is like, how can I be more pleasing? How can I be a better person? I feel like they may have had some sort of a turnaround here. Yeah, twisted. It's like things have got like twisted around. Like the tables have turned. Now they're in their feelings. Now they're in their emotions. Now they're going deep within and asking, themselves why they are the way that they are. Also, who is this person trying to please? I feel like they're always trying to please themselves, but it's time for them to step outside of that selfish energy and see how they can be of service or what they can offer other people. And I feel like at the end of the day, this person felt like, gosh, I just don't really feel good about myself, like I even have anything to offer. It's much easier pretending I don't give a shit or that I'm better than everyone else. It's just an act, though. Yeah, I like this because the Chariot is about moving forward. It's about balancing both the dark and the light within, so that way you can move forward in life. So I really like this. Let's get one more set before we shift over here. What else did this person go through? Ooh, okay, we have self-destruct. They have experienced a lot of chaos. A lot of bombshells, bombs being dropped, things that have just completely exploded, fallen apart, other tower moments. So yeah, and they're all twisted up inside over this. They've gone through a lot of chaos, a lot of pain, a lot of devastation. But what it's doing is Spirit is helping them to get back on the correct path, the correct track in life, because they couldn't keep going the way that they were going. They couldn't do it. It wasn't working out. And we have adrenaline. Yeah, it's to give them that boost so that way they can do things differently and move forward and start to just be just a better, more decent person in life. So yeah, a lot of things have fallen apart for this person. A lot of things have blown up for them. I also feel like their ego was blown to smithereens as well. Okay. Yeah. Ace of Swords. And this is a lot of clarity. This is clarity, breakthrough, and rational. Like we're thinking. We're finally thinking clearly. So, and the aces to me in tarot are offers from the divine, offers from Spirit. So Spirit comes in with this sword. It goes straight through the brain. Yes, it hurts, but you know what? You feel that pain. Where there's pain, there's gain. You got to feel things in order to heal them. And that's where Spirit came in with this like great rush of a bomb of energy, bombs going off in their head, sudden epiphanies, sudden realizations, sudden twist in fate too. That twist energy, a twist in fate really helped them to become humble. I feel like this person has been brought to their humble knees in life. They've had a lot of things happen to them, some major tower energies, and it has helped them to kind of think differently and see life and people in a whole new light. So if that sounds like your person, we're plugged in. So we're going to go ahead and shift over onto the extended. This is what we're going to go into over there. What specific karma or suffering has come your person's way? So we're going to get into the details of what this is, what has happened to them. We're also going to go into what does this person feel bad about doing to you specifically, okay? So do they have regret and remorse for what they did specifically to you? And then what is the possibility that they are ever going to apologize to you or give you closure one day? So if you'd like to join me over there, I'll put that link down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. You guys take care. Bye-bye.